Every single confrontation ends with a dead body from you confront the police. The man in a train for do nothing else but put bullet in your. No taser, no pepper spray, no restraint, no nothing. Yo, chum, come deal with the citizen there, please. See if I can help him. The Jamaican police kill him blood clot on a mobile. Oh, we got to work already.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple. Me.
Stop what you're doing. Look in the mirror and say, yes, I have made it, but I still have a long way to go. So I just want to say congratulations to new beginnings. To you, and surely you. And always remember, every new beginning is unpredictable and can cause fear. Uncertainty is what blocks your mind, but the cost of staying the same is much higher than pushing yourself to change. So I want you to accept uncertainty as part of growth, and endless possibility will emerge. Courage leads to new life. Let me say that again. Courage leads to new life. So I want you to take time to notice sparkles of joy as you chase your dreams. You can take time to be happy while staying strong at the same time. You can be struggling and yet be hopeful. You can be scared, yet willing to take a chance on your dream life. So I want you to choose positivity no matter where you are. Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing all right. It is Saturday. Yet another Saturday, we get up and find myself alive. Every day above ground is a blessing. How awesome it is to be amongst the living. And surely, not amongst the dead. Give thanks to life and the gathering. People, crackers, bag of things are going on once you come on this platform, yeah. Bag of things you don't got here. Who that round there, so who that over there, so walk one down the road. Hey, people business we talk. People business we talk. And for the people that must say, my view, all the police mention the vice note and the lady, and we not here to lie and tell. Keep back and relax, man. We never want to review too long, so I'm going to play that today for Uno. Me have all things. Any question you want to get answers to, you can ask me and I'll ask them for you all right? You know the operation got, but the people them say them still look for them at way up on the screen and them say, yo, is that the Jamaican authority is no help. Remember now, them take the 40-foot boat, say them a carry go deliver it. And nobody does the boat, them and the boat. Them just gone missing. Area.
On May 12th, his friends from the Bahamas called and said, Skippy's not here yet, to my mom. That's when she started getting concerned. But we were also told we couldn't file a report until after 24 hours. I don't know who else to call. We've reached out to the U.S. Coast Guard. They said Jamaica has not sent them an invitation. They can't overstep and just join in. That's when they told me that I have to call the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I was speaking to the JDF. I was speaking to the Coast Guard. They said, oh, we did send us an invite. But we've called multiple times to the U.S. Coast Guard and the Bahamian Coast Guard. They said nothing. They haven't received anything from Jamaica. Actually, the Haitian Coast Guard, Cuba, Belize, and all these surrounding people have been reaching out, telling me, like, have you guys seen Captain Badger? Have you heard anything yet? I haven't heard nothing from Jamaica at all. They respond by saying, I'm so sorry for what your family is going through, and we have escalated this to the proper investigating officers. Mind you, this was 3-4 days ago, and I've been sending emails ever since, and no response. No proper response to say, oh, okay, we just sent the request, the letter to Cuba, to see if they are in Cuba. I called the Port Royal police last night, and he was pretty much telling me, oh, this is outside of our hand now, and it's an international matter. These men who are missing are Jamaican residents who are paying taxes in Jamaica. The Coast Guard hasn't called out to anyone in the family, the JDF or the JCF, the Jamaican Marines. So I just need some help. I don't know where else to turn, what else to do. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade by email sent multiple emails, and they keep push us off to say, oh, we're transferring you to the proper authorities, but no one has called us back as yet. It's been almost 2 weeks, and the longer you wait, the more difficult it is to find these individuals.
Well, people, who can pray, who can pray, find somebody pray. What me can do is this. I can tell the family members, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Me not giving them a false hope like some people, because them miss it too long, Both them and the boat miss it. So the boat never have no tracker. And the first man me see a boat and the boat no tracker upon him boat, so he can't find him boat. But anyway, left off on that side, then our circle on Mobile side. Right on the airport, because Crocus bag of thing going down, the American dead down there. Some are saying dead over the airport grounds. Some are saying that dead over the airport grounds. Which part of the man actually dead for true? Based on Indicom report, them said about investigate because them here said about 2:15 a.m. an unauthorized person was seen on the airport grounds. And during the apprehension by the police, the man decides to watch the man. He might go fling some things off of the police them. Stone, stick, everything. Boom, 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 boom. And the police them tell him stop, and him never want to stop, and them fling something off of him. One shot, boom, dead. But Darrell Voss says like the people them tell him. You understand? Because the incident actually took place on the roadway, and them two lies, not over the airport grounds.
Further to media reports of someone being fatally wounded at the Sangse International Airport, I can indicate the following. It was not on the airport compound, but on the road in the vicinity of the fuel farm. The individual was not in the process of heading to the airport or from the airport.
Something, man. It's only quite a few people can actually tell where going and where going. And one of them dead, The police them who did that, they do the killing, and the man who dead. So anything Indicom officer or Vaz officer would just pick a side and work with whatever you want to work with. Now I go and tell you something, and then I go and ask you one question. So what you going to go and now write about Papine yesterday? Picture Papine. Some people link me and say, my view friend dead, so one friend name, them say Adrian, and them send me one picture. As I know, then can't tell me, oh, Adrian dead. My country people so a little bit of fool. Not to give full information. So the people them can get the full information. They send me a picture and just say dead. Anyway, people, come from Jelani side, Adrian dead. You know who else dead? The people them favorite friend from St. Anne.
Zambie! Yes! Zambie Don Road! Zambie Don Road!
The next ball here, Zambie friend them ball out like that a Zambie funeral because people, Zambie cash off a bike and mash up the whole line coconut. Dead. In a Migla Road on a St. Anne side. Anyway, up a Papine now. You know the lady up on the screen? You're supposed to know her. Coleen Bernard. And she are the market manager for the Papine market. There you know, so she did there yesterday in our black people. Our youth can shot her in her head. One whole heap of shot Coleen get in her head. And after I shot Coleen in her head in the people, the boy start run. And one police who was in the vicinity at the moment, at the time, saw what was happening. And the police took out him gun. I don't know if it's a government keep and carry gun or him have a license firearm, but I know so that police, to me, him deserve a crater beer. Because him can shoot. Him take out him gun, and that was it. Instant karma. Lights out for the gunman who just commit a murder in front of a whole heap of people. Me not really see no whole heap of people that talk about it. Coleen life not really matter to whole heap of people. The gunman who dead people are celebrate and say yes. So why not celebrate? Why they never say yo? Like how the police them see him do it. Why the police them never run him down? Why not the police them? Why the police never run him down? The police never have to kill him. Why they don't say these things? When all the police are murder youths and I give them a chance, him just commit a murder in the watchful eyes of you, the citizen, and the police. And the police kill him. And the people them happy. Why they never say the police should kill him? Why not maintain say The youth them a get trouble because the moment at the time when he killed the girl and then put back a gun in him, waist and a running. So if they have a gun by him when the police kill him. So why would you know? Argue about that right there, so 10 to arena 1 now from the start of the year. Me tell you a whole heap of things I got, man. I see it happen right now, though. Me tell you, say, little by little, you see the trust of the public having at the police. Police are going to lose it because the police have a whole heap of foolishness. If people about the foolishness too, you know. Yeah, man, because foolishness go both ways. But anyway, after we go and the butcher down the country, the butcher make a fool of herself and then the police make a fool of himself too because him could have jumped out of the road. But call a spade, not a triangle. Me not pick no side. He two of them wrong. The two of them wrong. Every action leads to a reaction. So the both of them were wrong. And my point out say, yes, the car did stop. The police could have jumped out of the way. You know, I'm not going to depend on more that thing because I don't talk when I have to talk already. I'm going to take back when I say, two of them wrong, point blank. Okay? But anyway, now, here and time when I look at police, they decide to them call a meeting and talk to the people. Them. I wonder why the whole community never come out, you know. The whole community should have come out. If only love Bujo, so. Why don't I look a little bit of people here alone? Come out for come. Come here, walk one, power walk one. And people have to be smart too, you know. The officers cannot speak on everything because the incident is still under investigation. But we could have come out, voice some concern, and get some answers. That's what should I do? I don't know how far the concerns and when the voice would have reached still, but let it not be said you didn't come and let your voice be heard. I hate it though. Yeah. I don't know exactly what I say. But anyway, we're not listen to that, and then we're not gonna listen Kanjo. I say, yo, I hold this up one. He may say not that much word still, but I that him want to say, actually come and address the Buju incident. Finally.
When the road stop blocked, I can be in a position to allow for persons to have their events. It can allow us to free up our resources to work closer with you. Because of the work of the police over the years, you are able to go about. Hold on, just allow you to talk. You are able to go about and live your life without fear. You were able to go to parties without fear. You are able to work and come home without fear. I am really sorry for your loss.
No come talk to you like say, we have a problem. Uno have a problem. Uno kill 5 somebody from here start. 5 somebody, I not hear a gunshot fire in that place. I go work anytime I come back and I feel no way. I go party and come back anytime I don't feel no way. You know, I'm afraid to come down, that's how I'm going to say.
It cannot be that, hey, what the police going to do to make sure that this don't happen again? What are we going to do to make sure that this don't happen again? Are we going to talk to the young men in the community and say, hey, let us put on this gun thing? Yeah, man, but we reach far in this, you know.
You know I'm march. You just want back my mother in my life. You can't get back my mother, want justice then. So no, I don't want you come here so come tell me go on road and you have to tell me say if people feel a way about my mother then and I light up the road, me can't have one candlelight for my mother and mourn for my mother and my family. And that tell me.
Sir Myers, if the roads are being blocked, it won't happen. And I'm saying, if the roads, hold on, and I'm going to be honest. And you want an honest answer? Good. The honest answer is if the roads are being blocked, no, it cannot happen. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to. It's as simple as the roads are being blocked. It cannot happen. I cannot allow you to block the roads and then an event is held.
When I accepted the invitation to speak at this event, I did not know that there would be an incident in St. James that would shine a particular light on the JCF. And since then, I have received letters, emails, messages from average citizens, ordinary Jamaicans, asking me to comment on the matter. It is indeed a matter of great public concern. I have been deliberately silent on the matter up until this point. Because as Prime Minister, I cannot and should not make statements that are not properly thought out. And in the immediacy of an event, sometimes we can make statements that more complicates than advance understanding. And so this turned out to be an opportune occasion on which I could make a few comments on the matter. Clearly, I cannot address the facts and details of the matter, and I don't think the public expects me to do that. But I think the public needs some reassurance of who we are, what we believe, and what it is that we want to achieve. At the core of this is humanity and dignity. That's what it comes down to. Humanity, dignity, and respect. Less than a week ago, Latoya Bulgin from St. James lost her life in a police-involved shooting. I extend my sincere condolences to her family, her friends, her community, and all who are grieving. I know that the incident has caused pain, anger, and deep concern across Jamaica, and not just in Jamaica. I believe that we should all recognize that we live in a global village, and anything that is happening in Jamaica, yes, it has parallels elsewhere. We see the situation in Minnesota a few months ago, but what is happening here is exported in milliseconds in other jurisdictions. And so I've been receiving calls from Jamaicans overseas concerned, and from friends who are not Jamaican, but who would have seen the incident circulated, and they are also concerned. So, first, I'm happy that the matter has been swiftly addressed by the Police High Command, that the officer involved has been interdicted, and there is a process of investigation that is ongoing. One of the things that Jamaica can be proud of is the establishment of a mechanism to independently investigate officers of the state when, in the course of their duty, a life is taken. That was a fundamental and profound change in how Jamaica policed itself. And as officers coming up in the police force, I am hopeful that it is the general understanding that the entire objective of the state is to preserve life. I want that to be the default position. We do not pay taxes to fund the police force for the police force to be the instrument that takes life. or for any arm of the state for that matter. The objective is for the police force to preserve and protect life. When you go out on your duties and your operations, the default position must be, we are going to protect and serve and preserve. There are some who go out with the default position that they intend to take life. But you as leaders, you must quickly identify those and correct that false notion that they have. Indeed, that is your core duty as leaders. And therefore, having Indicom established, sent a clear signal that the state of Jamaica and the agents of the state of Jamaica will be held to account for the unlawful taking of life. And any police involved shooting or killing will be independently investigated to give assurance to the public that the state is not a purveyor of violence, and indeed not a purveyor of the ultimate violence, which is that of taking a life. So as I stand here today and you are in my hearing and the discussion is about transformation, that is what it comes down to. What kind of organization is the JCF? And what is the core principle of the members of the JCF? And what is the abiding principle of its leadership? So today, I challenge you as you rise through the ranks to ensure that that core principle is always maintained, always advanced, always preserved, always respected. The JCF is about preserving, protecting, and serving life. I've seen it so often, it is shared on social media. It makes the country look bad. Damaging to our image. It is now time that the JCF develops and deploys, along with other stakeholders, a national public education campaign to, I don't want to use the word teach, but that's what it comes down to educate our citizens about how they should interact with the police, and to educate the police as to how they should interact with the citizens. And this will have to be over a 2 or 3 year period of constant reminders until it becomes muscle memory. Because I've seen, as I'm sure all of you would have seen, videos of policemen trying to interdict a taximan, for example. Forgive me, I'm not picking on any one group. But that is one of the highest levels of complaints that you get in terms of police and civilian interaction. Or a vendor in a marketplace. Or a traffic stop. And what should be a simple matter escalates into a confrontation. I have had so many letters written to me, and I've spoken on this before. One in particular of a young lady who had an interaction with the police, where she didn't see that the police was stopping her. The police pursued her. She panicked. She eventually stopped. And this is a young lady driving at night. She's alone. And the officers came out. And you can just imagine the colorful fabrics that were described to her. I have had letters written to me about two young men driving home. One night they were stopped by a patrol. They wound down their windows to see M16 rifles in their forehead. They're not criminals, they're not being threatened that they could be shot right now and nothing would come out of it. And these are things that our citizens experience on a daily basis. I'm sure all of you here who are about to be promoted, these are not things that you tolerate. But you will be leading the men and women who sometimes do these things. You must identify them in your stations. Send them on additional training, interdict them, or seek their separation. Because where we are now in the development of the country, that kind of behavior cannot continue.
Thanks for watching. This was a MyView TV production. Remember to share, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, tell a friend for tell a friend, and remember, it never bring nobody forward for cheer for him. Walk good.